May it be done to me according to your word. Then the angel departed from her. The gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, today we celebrate the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and this is a very important day for us in the United States because in 1846, the bishops of our country decided that this would be our patronal feast day. It's a good day to gather and pray for our country. We know that the Immaculate Conception refers to the fact that the Blessed Virgin Mary, from the first moment of her existence, was kept free from all sin, original and personal, until the very end of her life. And this was a unique privilege that was given only to her. We know that God could do this because nothing is impossible for him, that it was fitting that he do this, and so he did it. Today I just want to speak about something a little bit different, which is the green scapular. The green scapular is something associated with the Immaculate Heart of Mary, and it falls under the category of what we call sacramentals. Now, there are only 7 sacraments in the church, but there are countless sacramentals, and the difference between the two is that only the sacraments were instituted by Christ. The sacramentals were given to us by the church, and they include things like holy water and rosaries and medals and scapulars and many other things. And these rely upon our faith, the faith with which we use these things. And so the green scapular was given by Our Lady to a nun in France. Her name was Sister Justine, and her last name is hard to say, Biscaburu or something like that. And it was on September 8th, 1840 that Mary appeared to Sister Justine and gave this to her. And Our Lady promised that this scapular would contribute to the conversion of souls, especially those who have no faith, and would procure for them a happy death. And so it is made with a green felt cloth, and on one side it has a picture of Our Lady with rays emanating from her heart. On the opposite side, it has an image of the Immaculate Heart of Mary pierced by a sword and surrounded with the words, "Immaculate Heart of Mary, pray for us now at the hour of our death." And to start using these, all you have to do is have it blessed by a priest. There's no particular enrollment like with some of the other scapulars. So you can wear it around your neck, or you could put it into your purse or your pocket or your wallet or your car or your house or wherever it is. And then every day, Mary asks that you would just say that simple prayer, "Immaculate Heart of Mary, pray for us now at the hour of our death." And this will be a means of grace. It will be also a sign that we belong to Jesus through Mary. It will remind us of our dignity and the love that Mary has for us. And so it'll be a reminder to us of our consecration and love for her. And it will be a sign to the evil spirits that we do not belong to them, that we are opposed to them. Just as we heard in our first reading today from the book of Genesis, God told the serpent, "I will put enmity between you and the woman, between her offspring and yours." And so we need to tell Satan, we don't belong to you. We belong to Jesus and Mary. And so we can wear it ourselves. We can also give it to other people. What kind of people should we give it to? Those who want to grow in holiness, those who are beginning to live a spiritual life, those who have lapsed from the practice of their faith, those who are not Catholic, those who have no faith, those who are sick, those who are dying, in short, anyone. As I said, the green scapular is said to have a special efficacy in bringing people back to the church and to the sacrament of penance, even after many years of estrangement from their faith. And so it is important to give the scapular with confidence. That's what Mary said, because we need to have a great trust in God, that he loves us very much and that he will use any means to bring about our good. As we heard in the gospel today, nothing is impossible for God. And if someone accepts it, then we can encourage them to either wear it or keep it on their person somewhere and to say that prayer every day. But if someone will not accept it, or you don't want to try, then you could be a little more stealthy. I'm not sure if you've heard about this, but you can give the green scapular to someone in maybe a sneaky kind of way, put it on the back of a cross or a statue or a picture that you're going to give them, or place it inside of a picture frame, or put it somewhere in their house. behind a bookshelf or in a couch cushion or in the attic or the basement or somewhere else. Or you could sew it into a garment like a jacket or a quilt or something like that. And you are really creative. You could probably think of more examples. In these cases, you would say the prayer for them every day. And this is not like magic or anything like this. This is an act of faith in God and Jesus' love for us and for souls and for Mary's intercession. The point is to get the scapulars into the hands, into the homes of all sorts of people who could benefit from God's graces and Mary's intercession. And there's many stories about the miracles that have been associated with this. This priest that's pretty famous is named Father Jim Blount, and he says that his sister was relieved of migraines by wearing the green scapular. And then I'll just share a story that happened in a parish that I was previously at. There was this couple, they were married for many years, and they had several children together, and the wife was Catholic and the husband was not. And he used to go to Mass every Sunday with his family, but he still resisted entering the church. And so one day she decided, well, maybe I'll use the green scapular, see if that helps. And so she placed it underneath his side of the bed between the mattress and the box spring. And just a few weeks later, he was at the Midwest Catholic Family Conference, and he was in the area where all the vendors were shopping. But he overheard somebody speaking from a distance, and whatever it was said, it touched his heart that day, and he decided, I think I'm going to enter the church. I'm going to become Catholic, and so he did. And his wife associates that with the intercession of Mary through the green scapular. And so it's a very good thing. We should make use of it. I don't have any to hand out to you. You can buy them online or in the Catholic bookstore, or you could make them. So if someone out there is really handy, I've got the plans, and we could make a lot of them, and we could pass them out, and that would be a good thing. But today, let us rejoice with our mother and the gifts that God has given to her and through her to us.